Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. See, nobody watching yet, but it's a coming tournament. Free lineup number 2. Let's put the grid on the screen for you guys to see. First match will be me playing, so we will see how that goes. Well, and we enter in the semi-final. See how it goes. Non-stop already got a win. Minutes. Teams. Let's see. Just all there. Up against minions. They are still changing their team. They are missing 2 players. In 1 minute and 36 seconds. Yeah. It's going to be a different tactic than last. There we go. Try to stick to it, yes. Yeah. Do I need to put RAM in or keep just playing like I used to? It's if I have to hold the shield, it's difficult to save up for RAM. That's why I never take it in tournaments. Yeah. Yeah. Stick with what I know. Like now. I'm alone. Nobody's around. Yeah. Gonna be there in time. Come on, my block was up. It's a slaughter again. They have that. Yeah. I think it's the second time. So one more. Damn, that didn't go well. We must not take the same road every time, so if they are in front of us, we take left or right. If they are left or right, we go to the center. We can't reach the point, it's no use of fighting at the spawn point. Yeah, I'm going to protect Patush. Try to, at least. Yeah, but that's good. If he's protecting you, he has the front. I'm gonna take the back this time. Yeah. He's not on chat on TeamSpeak yet. Next week it's going to be Miss. I have the shield now in front, Batush is right behind me. Oh! No, 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 I'm on the back, on the other side. Damn, dead. Don't forget the potions. It's Batush. He's dead. No. Trap was not active yet. Now it's just... Yeah, it was on the ground, but it's not turning. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, it's gone. Ah, now I'm pulled in. They didn't until now. He's on his back. Out of the mine. He's destroyed. Backing off. Ah, come on. Me or shh. Behind me. Hey. Yeah. Power sky. ram from us. There's Sky. We're on the point, Patush is with us. Oh, come on. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Trying to stay with Patush for as long as possible.
Monster kill.
Yeah, he's always out. He's always out of view. On my back. Ram coming through. There's Sky. Not getting through. Yep, we fail. Yeah, nope. Was definitely not our best match. Thanks for the games, guys. Go continue streaming. See ya. So here we have the points. Battle MVP and top experience per assist going to Sprite AB. Top experience per damage to Keka 1. Top experience per kill to Nether CZ. I saw it in chat. No, Belgium. Language is Dutch. Want me to talk in French? I can. Now on, I will be streaming the tournament itself and commentating or playing. I died too many times. See the grid changed. There we go. The rest of the grid. Soul Streeters is in the final. They won against We Die Young. See, have it. This is our match. You saw lost 2 times, and the match wasn't played, and a free win for Non-Stop Devils. We only have 1 match in the semi-final. Let's put spectate on. Still need to wait for the time to change. So let's wait. If you have any questions, anyone you want to see in chat, welcome to the stream, of course. Streaming from Belgium on the European tournament. 8 versus 8 free lineup. Most of the time we play 6 versus 6. Here we get a chance for the 8 versus 8 like you guys in Russia. While I'm streaming, I prefer to stay with the Zerg and the tanks, because that's where the action is. If you want to see an ice or a fire or any other character, please shout it out in chat, and then I will follow them for a couple of minutes, as long as they don't stay too far away from the action, or if we have a full view. Oh, time has been changed. Next tournament start, or next match starts in less than 4 minutes. Let's go already. That's one thing I can't forget. And then we need to wait a little longer. The countdown is going down slowly. So next weekend, 4th of February, Sunday at 5 CET, that's 7 in Russia. We'll be playing on Panzar Revolt. I will be streaming and playing too. So if you want to join me and my channel on Sunday, I will be there. Let's look at some commerce. They do this not in the game. For those who don't know what Panzar Revolt is the twist off from this version. It's in beta. So we're gonna put the grid back in view. Streaming minions versus non-stop devils. So from bouncy guns. Orc Burkwell is the map we are going to be seeing, and if a decision has to be made, it will be Expanse of Mist. My favorites to play on. There we go. Match has started. You of the last point to be captured, and the teams like the costume but have taken the color for chair. So everyone has his own opinion of what to color and what not to. Minions is missing a player still. Let's follow the attacking team on another CZ. Countdown is there, and they are off. Checkpoint is the first thing they need to take. And are they going to build a bridge? Most of the time it is not done in the tournaments. They choose right or left. Also keep in mind there is a 30 seconds delay between what I say and show and what you see. Here they are attacking on the right side. They are stopped in their tracks before they even reach the top of the hill, getting frozen from the side, and kills are going. Minions in trouble here. They are losing players fast. Nether in between the rocks, escapes with just a little life left, is in time with his potion before he could be hit again. He's backing, he's going for the TP. TP is up high, and here we have a lot of blue around the point. And they're backing off again, putting Sprite in protection. Helps out. And now they are going for the point. They are pushed back. Non-stop devils. Halfway taken. Lavina problem. Let's go. Lavina has taken a distance up high, shooting down. Has been blinded. Backs off to be sure. We have Omixion coming in, and the second point has been captured by minions. They are the full team now. Ooh, it didn't go well there. Lavina needs to take off. A potion helps. Goes to the side. Is still running around. Not taking any shots. Avoiding. Now she is. And get killed in the back by Petak. Gate is open. Open for minions to take the third point. And Lavina is dead. Let's go in a little closer. Have said only air, but he got Xenesis a little bit. Mine is present. Zuxit comes in with a swing onto the block from Papatango. And they are defending right in front of the point. A mine going off. Nobody went flying. Ooh. Vortex coming around. Zerxz gets lifted by Lavina. Zerxz dies also by Tankilaf. Let's take a closer look. Great Abrams. Defense seems to be holding right now. Gate has been closed and Tankilaf is destroying the rest of everything. Winning team faces bouncy guns that is already waiting. Fight is not going on here. It must be somewhere up there. Let's see. Like I said, fighting right up there. A lift. Nice instant. A hit. But they don't get finished off here. Minions is allowed to advance. There goes Papatango on his back. Zuxz escapes that ice. Oh, smash on the ground to make sure that nobody is around. They are all pushed off the point. And now we have blue dominating the point. That is it on his back and frozen instant in the back from... How is that name said? Raziva? Raziva. A new name, haven't seen that before. Ram coming through. Only Lavina goes on her back. And he swings around. He's alone here. Only one blue between all the reds. So Panzar Revolt is the second version of Panzar that they are putting out in beta. You can play it already. They just need to launch it officially. And they are going for a flying lesson. The Healeraui tank jumps up. Ooh, Papatango gets a flying lesson himself. Pulled onto that gravity mine. Switch. Let's see, Omixilion. He's in the back of his team. I think Rapasi was lucky to over that section, almost into the water. Sky dropping in by Petak, secondary Sky. Cannon fire from up high, they really need that shield and the healer to protect themselves. They are not allowing... Yes, Panzar Revolt is the second one and you can play it. Just go onto the website from Panzar and you get the beta commercial of Panzar Revolt and you go to the website itself. And yes, you have to re-download everything. It's not the same game, not the same files. Mixion gets fired on the side. Tanklav was out of range, right behind that cart. He was the lucky one. Great Abrams there on the side. Mixion back on his feet. TP is close to the point, right behind the protection. Abrams saved by Mixion. No, no swimming. It's not allowed. Let's take Xerxes it for a couple of seconds or minutes and he destroys the protection. Goes for the TP next. Sky dropping in by Petak. Another piece of protection going down. A lot of Frost and Sky going on to the point. And I see only blue here with 1 minute to go. And they claim the point, adding the full 7 minutes. They are calling it a buck. And they are cursing in French. Zuxit jumping out of that ice zone, but not far enough. Gets frozen and gets some fire beneath his feet. Okay, one of the gates has been built. I think even Nether is inside it. No, not. It's Papatango against another CZ and he gets killed and drawed. Still here on his feet, smashed to smithereens and nothing left but ice cubes. Good for party and writing ice in the glasses. Now the fight erupts around the point. We have a combination of blue and red. Ice from Xenesis is freezing the back of blue. Ooh, she gets pushed back. There is a mine there. Nobody goes flying. Tankilov gets bothered by the Tesla. Mixion comes in for a help. Get a better view. The biggest difference between Panzar and Panzar Revolt actually is what you get. The crafting has been removed, placed just by chests. The armor is given play. Your level is unlimited. And you get all the skills by level 5. That are about the biggest differences. And let's switch to the attack again. Let's go with Sprite. Sprite is in the back. They are getting hammered with the bludgers from the Zerg and the tanks. They're all throwing and they're trying to destroy this gate. The Hict was in the back, trapped between those chests, got killed. And a nicely put instant. And a scream. Is it going to be enough? Yes. Mine going off. Xenesis didn't see it. Does she land beside the planks? No, she's lucky. Sprite still locked, and now we are going at the point here. You're red. Yeah, Thomas is right. Everyone is the same. The only difference you can put on is if you prefer to be a health, you have 4 runes that you can put on, and you choose what you want. More health, more willpower. Ooh, nice one. Nicely done by Nether CZ. Put one over the side, and the rest exited from the point. Mine going off. The mine was just too much. With an extra hit from Omixilion, he got Nether. Now we have a lot of blue again on the point. RaspC is skydropping in by Petak. Xenis is going into Astral right in the nick of time. Another skydropping in by Lavina this time. Sprite keeping the team alive. Xerxes it with a vortex going around. Point is free from red. Is it the moment? There are only 2 players alive from red. They need to take that point or be on it. RaspC is the last one. Are they going to be in time coming to the point? They're going through the lines and they are not in time. Losing the point or just around the end.
Thank you. Hey, lead us to victory.
We still have one more point to go. The reverse game. First of all, we have the points, of course. Battle MVP and top experience per kill going to the Hict. Then we have top experience per assist going to Sprite AB and top experience per damage going to Petak Ogniak. That's it for points. There we go. Second match just launched. Relaunched. Just less than 10 seconds to go. Let's choose somebody. The attacking run. Papa Tango. There they go for that checkpoint. First resistance at the top of the hill. Papa Tango goes for a flying lesson. Straight on his back. Moving around with some speed. Going for the back of Xerxes' head, but gets killed himself by a whole Hilarawi. Okay, back on his feet. Takes the TP. It's on the other side. Can go for the back. Goes for the gun. Ooh, that hit was dangerous. And it got finished off by a sprite. All emerging. TP wasn't destroyed. They are at the same site. Is non-stop devils going to do the same? Or is minions going to beat the second team from Bouncy? TP is gone. Speed sneaks around and NetSCZ gets clubbed. Hammered on the head itself. Mine going off. Nice warning, probably in TS. Another mine going off. This time nobody got warned. Papa Tango on his back. And we have a full fight erupting here. Minions was able to keep the full team alive despite the attack from non-stop. And they are a little bit spread around. We see blue pie, blue red and right here and front. Don't know where to go first. I see they try to hit. Mine going off on the point. Omelixion goes flying. Seems that Dicht didn't warn. He's going for that mine. Let's follow somebody else. Let's take Tankilov. Tankilov with a shout out. Sky dropping in from behind from Petak. Tankilov stays around the fire. Goes for Abrams. Backs off with Lovina and Omixilion. Regrouping right behind the rock. Oof. I didn't see that one coming myself. There he goes, back on his feet. Turning to Omixilion and Papa Tango. was going to say Lavina, but she's not there anymore. I think before sneaking to the side.
Somebody stop him.
Looks like Minions is holding on here. Head on his back. Doesn't get finished off. Let's see what Xerxes is up to. Going for Respassi. Pussy.
Monster kill.
That was a nice hit in the back. Xerxes got Ripasi. Air hit in time for that shield strike. Hit. Oh, he's damaged. Getting close to the healer. Mine going off. With Papa Tango jumping out. Not escaping the lead poisoning. The counter is going dangerously low for non-stop. They have less than 2 minutes to take that first point and add some time to the counter. It's also the same time Minions has to defend it. Lavina attacking from left up high. Let's take Petak. See the back of the team. The Hict getting around, destroying the gun, gets rebuilt as fast as it was destroyed. And they're fighting behind the rock right now. Yes, Alex, could be. Depends on the time when you're playing. But you have more options in playing with less players in Revolt than you have in Panzar. You have a hostile takeover here, more blue. You're going to do it in the final 30 seconds, yes. They are going to do it, nobody around, no red. And there it goes, 7 extra minutes added to the counter. It's in the last seconds that they claim the point. I hope they remember how they did it to do the next one. 2 pieces of wood is all you need to build a bridge. And nobody's going up. Let's follow the fight here. They are at the gate. Petak gets pulled down. Lift. And she gets killed. You're going for the destruction of the gate. And somebody is fighting on the inside too. It's the Hict running interference Oh, we just saw Papa Tango jump over onto a gravity mine. It is not his best day. Getting frozen, hammered, able to jump out, but still frozen here. And gets destroyed. TNT barrel. Somebody's playing with TNT up here. So he destroyed himself. Meanwhile, they destroyed the gate, so one straight line to the point. They just have to redo what they did on the last one. A ram coming through by Great Abrams. Gets knocked on his back and finished before he can put anyone on their backs. Gate is open, Sky in the middle. Back on Lavina. Ivena. I always say it wrong. It's double in. Lift. Shields there. They are not getting past the lines. Great Abrams comes flying through, a little frozen. Tank love with the ram, walks onto a gravity mine, goes for a flying lesson. Gets lifted even when he was going up. The fall down was a little harder than anticipated. Dies on a trap. Ooh, nice one. Stun, Lavina gets stunned, unable to finish her Sky. Needs a potion. And now goes flying again. Lost half of her life in the flight. Another Sky trying to be ready, but getting killed by a vortex this time. Let's take somebody else again. Raziva. Raziva shooting around, getting killed. No, she's still alive. I saw a TNT barrel. It wouldn't have been nice. And we are down to less than 3 minutes. She's back on her feet. Resurrection. Starting to freeze. Maxillon gets pulled into the ice zone. Gets frozen, still alive. You have some actions going in the back. Papa Tango is there fighting Zerg ZZ. Raziva. Someone gets Tanky Love gets pulled down and hammered by all players around him. Now Papa Tango is jumping in and jumping out. Sky from Lavina. Lavina. That's not a good way to die. Oh, let's switch again. Attack. Only kicker left here. They're removing everyone from the point. Are they going to take it? Xerxes Z comes in with a fast run. Keeps the block up, getting frozen and killed. We have healer Aoi coming in. And they take the point, adding another 6 minutes and a half to the counter. Giving them a chance for the next point. 8 minutes for the fourth. Seems their strategy when the time is running out is working. Papatango going straight for the point, he's not waiting around, destroying the gun and the mine, backing off, exiting that ice zone. Gravity mine going off, his Abrams going flying. Oof. A couple went over the side, this time Papatango runs onto a gravity mine. He's still alive, coming down onto the fire, asking for some healing. And somebody wasn't that lucky. Papatango was lucky enough to land on the planks. He's dead, but still standing. It's like he's just sitting here waiting for a beer. Back on his feet. Gate is still open on this side. And going for the point again. Gets knocked on his back. Saved by the healer. Not long enough. And this time he lands in the water himself. Switching to a healer Aoi. Tanky gets pulled on another gravity mine. The flying lessons are cheap, and this is also cheap, but not good for healer Aoi. He pulls back and then drops down himself.
Somebody stop him.
He's back on his feet, back on the point. And dies again. Keka has his gun set up. Counter is almost at 5 minutes. Seems the point is not bad defended. Traps and mines. TP is there for fast reinforcement. We do have TNT coming around. The Levina goes for a flying lesson straight into the water. And still we can't swim in this game. Ram coming through. The beginning of the game everyone floated, then the ice and fire went to the bottom in the water. Only the Zergs, healers, Zergs, humans and dwarves could float on water. Couldn't swim but still float after being dead. And now everybody sinks to the bottom. And we have a hostile takeover again. A lot of blue on the point. Red a lot of dead. Do they reach the point in time? No, they don't. Same action as minions did for non-stop devils. They were unable to get to that point in time after the final deaths. Then we have the points and another match from these two teams. First one was taken by minions, second one by points. Getting to show everything. Let's close this. Battle MVP and top experience per assist going to Drought. Then we have top experience per kill to Xerxes Z and top experience per damage to Tak Ogniak. Points overview. It has a big list, so does Respasi. of the next match goes to the final. Go. Decision-making match between these two teams. So we're following Aventurine. She's taking up position up high. Jumping down with a frost in behind is faster than the ice. The hit gets Maraziva. Doing the same thing, she's going up high. Now is taking some will points for herself, shooting from up high. Soul Steers, no, Non-Stop Devils is in control of the point at the moment. She gets out of there before she gets killed. Swinging around. Still in control is Non-Stop. And there we go. Blue is taking control. Xenis is in the back. Raspasi with a hammer. No, stun. And the point changes hand after 56 seconds. Rin is still dead until now. She's back on her feet. Door was not closed yet. Probably going to be the next thing they do. Closing that gate. Tango on his back. A ramp coming through by Tankilov. Gets knocked on his back too. Out of the ice zone. Shout out. And we have a takeover again. Healer already in trouble. And a ramp coming through by Zerg CZ, who gets knocked on his back. And there it goes, right before minions could overtake. Non-stop Devils is reclaiming the point. Jumping down, the point is where they want to be. Tankilov is preparing himself to pull somebody in. Rest is coming from around the corner. Ooh, he's just saw Patak go over the side. A long way down. A vortex from Papatango defending the point is now their main task. And they return. The gates are still not closed. Blue is attacking. Switch. Let's follow Sprite. He's in the back of the team so we can see the full attack from his perspective. Nether went in or got pulled in. Sprite gets killed. Maraziva too. And Sprite is waiting for the rest of the team. Full team present and accounted for. Sky dropping in by Petak. And now they go for the attack. Raspasi in the back. Instant, nicely placed from behind the shield. Mine putting Tankilov on his back. Wasn't ready. Blue is taking over. 3 down. Rest is arriving. Is it enough? And the point is returning to the hands of Non-Stop. Jump down from Xerxes Z, putting Tankilov against the wall in the back. They still haven't closed the gates. Xerxes Z do a follow-up, killing Tankilov. Went on his back. Xenis is swinging around, trying to get some ice in. See what Papatango is up to. Switch to him. Swinging around, going for Healer Aoi. Swinging to the ice. He's jumping out the sky. Non-Stop stays in control. They have a 200-second advance on minions. It's going to be difficult to catch up, but we have seen it happen before. Sky dropping in. Instant. It's going through the lines, going for the back. Going for Keka, who was on the ground. Nobody around, goes for help. Another sees it on his back, gets finished off. Doesn't even give a hit Xerxes on his back and killing Petak first. Still swinging around. Trying to find another victim. Going for speed. Sprite AP was in his track. To look out for that mine. Vortex and gets killed with the shield protection. Or block protection. And do we have a change of plans again? Almost. Tango on his back, gets finished off and gives the point back to minions. Now they have a lot of catching up to do, we have seen it before. Let's see how it goes. Minions has been preparing, the Teslas are there, the poles are there, the mines. Lavina gets pulled into the mix and doesn't survive. Tango goes forward and back. Genesis goes in for a freeze. One of the gates is closed. Tango is lucky that a healer Auri got frozen. Another shout out. Jumps out. Goes for the gunner. Gun destroyed, pulls onto a gravity mine. And the minions is catching up. They closed the gap by 100 points already. Still a long way to go. The lift too late. Dicht gets jumps on a gravity mine and gets killed by a shot from Keka. The shots are deadly. Returning the favor, going for Keka's gun this time. Mine putting him against the wall and he gets killed. Point is about to change hands again. If they continue like this, Nether is pushed off. Only Xerxes is left on the point itself. Sky dropping in by Lavina. And point is back in the hands of non-stop devils. Are they going to keep it until the end or give it away one more time to minions? Stay on watch and we will see. Going for the ice and kills her. Going for a TP next. Gets knocked on his back. Not enough to push him over the side. Smartly done. Gun got destroyed again. And before he gets used, it gets destroyed another time. Jumps out of the ice zone. Nick of time and goes again for the gun. Now it's one of his tasks to go destroy those guns. Point is about to change hands again. Was too late to catch the action. So at least one more times it going to the hands of minions. And non-stop devils has to reclaim it. And they are sticking closer to the point. Mines are going up everywhere. Aventurine on the side. And there the attack is coming. Papatango in front. Nicely done. None of the contraptions are working. Pushing forward onto the point. Sky dropping in by Lavina. Destroying everything around. Sprite pulled into a zone. The ice didn't have the protection. Sky dropping in from Petak this time. Changing the roles. Omixion keeps the team alive with his skill. Xerxes goes for a flying lesson. And it's only him and Draught staying in there. Draught knocked out. And so is ZZ. Point changing to non-stop devils again. Nether is still on his feet. Waiting for the rest of the team now. Jumping over the wall. Some damage to himself. It's getting dangerously in favor for non-stop devils. And a worse situation for minions. Last 15 seconds. Is it going to change hands again or not? Nicely put instant there. Getting the rest of the team, and the shout destroys 4 at once. Nicely done by Xenesis. They are back on their feet. Are they going to be in time to even reach the point? It doesn't seem like that. There it goes. 500 for non-stop devils. They advance to the final. And they will meet their own clan. There we go. Points overview. Last one of the semi-final, third match. Dehikt takes top experience per damage, no, per kill. And battle MVP. We have Omixion top experience per assist. And Levina top experience per damage. Waiting time has been set to 7 minutes. That's a long time this time. Yeah, we just have to wait until the time comes to do the next fight. Thanks to the Panzar admin changing the time and giving us a little less waiting time for the final to start. 1 minute to go. Here we have the final grid on the screen. Soul Steers versus Non-Stop Devils, both from a bouncy clan. Snake Island Monastery is the place to be, and if a decision needs to be made, it's going to be Cannibal Stronghold. Still, if you want to see somebody up close or me follow somebody you like, shout it out in chat. Farm and the palace itself. And there they go. Let's follow AC. Just a match. We follow Soul Stealers. He's trying to sneak around but encounters the ice. Jumps down. Goes for Aventurine. Tries to finish off, but is not fast enough to avoid the hits from Aventurine. Seems that Bouncy has a problem with her connection. AC avoids that ice, swings around on top of the hill again. Saw something green pass and goes for the back. And gets Tanky Love on his back and finishes him off. Comes next for Raspasi. And he gets killed himself by Lavina. Lavina is still alive, and there the first point goes in favor of Soul Stealers. Shade Orc going for Aventurine, who was left behind, same as Dehect left behind. Shade keeps on smashing, gets frozen himself now. Trouble and Dispel, giving him the room to hit again. That was nothing but air, and activity is being happening on the point. Gets pulled close to a mine. Destroyed. It was Tankilov who finished off Shadork. Back on his feet, finds the TP, is up on the house, goes for speed, jumps down, and the back of Antorin, but she was fast enough to block. Radek tries to freeze. Here we have a one-on-one between Shade and... See speed and jumping down. Nope. Not yet. It's Papa Tango. Shade on his back and finished off. Non-Stop Devils has retaken their courage and is defending like they should. Second point is not that easy for Soul Stealers to claim for their own. Shade back on their feet. Macy and Radek. Gone. Shade is rejoining the rest of the team, is under the house for a smash, getting frozen, gets behind the shield. Thanks, Sprite. Join stream. Non-Stop Devils has found their second battle spirit. Radek in between all the enemies. This time Boosie in trouble. We have activity in the back. Swing around the camera. Every time I swing around, somebody is on the point. The fight is not really there. It's a long way off. Papa Tango goes up and down. Instant. Soul Stealers is being pushed farther and farther back. Instant by Radek. Nobody's frozen. They are fighting on the point. We have Boosie, Radek, Shade, Orc, Ciota all on the point, and an instant from behind. Sky dropping in by Levina. Radek is still around. Chaos in 2 gets killed. And Radek 2 releasing the point back in favor for Non-Stop Devils. It was a close call, just one hairline left. So follow the attack. Ciota. And we are below the house again. Not really clear what the fight is going on here. It's difficult to put the camera below this building. Ram coming through by Tankilov. Doesn't seem that anybody is going on the point. Kazakh just got killed. Xenis is 2. And now we are getting close to the point. Let's follow Papa Tango on his fight at the point. He's not at the point, he's fighting on the building. Going down to the point. Radic saved by the healer. Skydropping in by Levena. And again is getting close in favor of Soul Stealers. Claiming the second point. Not yet. And there it goes. Adding 5 minutes to the counter. They have another 6 minutes and 20 seconds in total to claim it. TP was still in the wrong position. Coming in fast. The point went up. Tango in a fight with the healer and the back of Chiyoda. Gets knocked on his back himself, finished off by Shade. Nice combination, shield strike and then a finishing blow. Closer, or again inside a building. Let's try to get the best shots possible. Instant. Is it enough? Aventurin, nice one done. Dispel. I'm fine, Sprite. Thanks for asking. Still the last effects of a little cold. Sky dropping in by Levena. And blue is taking control again. Only hairline left. They get pushed off and claim the point. Nice, nice. And I'm left behind at the point. Shade. Buildings are still upright. Trying to destroy the entrance. Lift. And there it goes. Entrance is down. Open to take. And there they go, through the gate. Is inside the building. Going for the point fast. Stunning move, nice. Killing Shade in the process. He was close and now destroyed. Ooh. Avoiding that ice. Returning to Kazakh and Chaosin. They are all pushed in a corner and frozen. And shout out by Aventurin. Only getting one down with her shout, but the rest of the team died as well. Soul Stealers 6 down, 5 down, and they are getting back on their feet right now. Mine going off, everyone was in time with their block. Let's try to hover over the point and see a little more. Papa Tango followed Macy, but he was already dead. Nicely done instant. Shota was too late in turning the shield in the correct position. Sky dropping in. It's by Levina. Yeah, it is. Almost everyone is down. Only Papa Tango was left alive. And now the forces are replenished. And they're fighting behind me. And the TP is still up here. Oh, you can see inside the building. And somebody got pushed over. Swimming lesson. Nope, not today. Is the drowning lessons. It's nice to open the building. I have a better view from here then. Chaos in on the side, putting up traps. Our traps are ready by non-stop. Going off, Macy fighting it out with Xilion. There we go. The hit. Going behind enemy lines in hiding. Ooh, got a strike. Some dust. Going for Radic again. Avoiding the hits. And now is going for the healer. Brabus. Brabus the healer. Never heard the name, never saw him play. Welcome to the clan. The Hig is trying to get on. Oof. Going for back on Pussy. Is jumping around. Distracting Dissect actually. Knocked on their backs. Jumping out. Went for Brabus. Now again for Bussy. Bussy escapes. And a sky dropping in by Lavina. A healer making sure the rest of the team can stay inside that sky. He's going to be chasing somebody, but don't know who. Looks like he's going up again. Close. Close for Bussy. Jumps down onto the point inside enemy lines. Nobody else around. One of the buildings was destroyed, leaving only one entrance and the last building. I think it only needs one destruction more. Go down 2. Going for Chaos next. Some dust. Who it was for, couldn't see it. Going for the back for Radic, who was cursed. Another instant. Mine going off, and here we have Dissect on his back, getting hammered by the tank, escaping with his skill, taking a potion and making sure he stays alive. Going for Chaosin, his TP didn't survive. Some dust, not allowing him to take a potion, a lift, and going against the ceiling. Next up is going down. Another piece of the wall went. Going for Reddick next. We have some assistance by the healer. Escaping again. And going for Chaosin now. A stunning move, didn't block it, and getting killed here. Counter is on 0, and we have blue on point. Tankilaf, Raspasi there. Nicely done. Defense was holding by a non-stop Devils. Let's see what the next match is going to bring us. But first, the points. Battle MVP, this time going to Aventurine. And Livena going away with top experience per damage. And Livena. I have to say it another 1,000 times before I get it right. Then we have top experience per assist going to Brabus. And top experience per kill going to Shade Orc. We have some time to kill between matches. Chaosin has the longest list, I think. This guy. So was Tankilaf and Raspasi. Alright, 2 more minutes. Let's go ready. There is something I can't forget to do. Now we have the timer on 0. Second match, Snake Island Monastery. Roles are reversed. Let's see if they can do as well on their attack as defense, or if the other team is better in defense than their attack. Countdown to the actual start has started. 45 seconds left to go. Colorful.
Thank you.
Some discussion. They are missing their medic, but they are full team. Now let's go on the attack. They have a little more advantage if the Soul Steers doesn't get their healer back. That is dead. It looks like Non-Stop Devils is going through the lines really fast. Pushing everyone off 35 seconds and it was taken. Fight has moved a little past the point for the left behind players. And we have already activity again on the point. Raspasi is there. Shade Orc going for a hit. Vortex coming through by Papatango. Getting a lot of players down and they are going for that second point just right now. Macy is the last one standing. Papatango has seen the TP, making sure reinforcements have to run to the point. And there it goes. 54 seconds for the next one.
Somebody stop him.
Soul Steers really needs their healer to make sure the rest of the team stays alive. Tango back on his feet. Let's take somebody else. See what Chaosin is up to. Yeah, it looks like the Devils are unstoppable today. Nicely done. Exit completely trapped. Mine going off, nobody went flying. And again we have a blue active on point. Chiota jumps down and gets knocked back. We have a Mackie Shade Orc trying to keep the point. We have a nicely put instant here. Everyone strapped outside the zone. Point 3 has been taken and gunfire from the side. Tankilov has a shield up, trying to save as many players as possible. Now they have to move on to the next point. Yep, it has already been taken again. Full 8 minutes for the 4th point. That's what they have. It's ready and it's going up. Gate is closed. And on the inside we have a Macy trying to destroy the buildings. And Chiota has the shield up, trying to provide as much cover as possible before they actually enter the building. So the sappers sneak behind the building. And Macy is following. Gate is open, and now the attack. Let's see if I can get a good position. Tankilov is inside and frozen, gets a dispel, nicely put. This time we see a lot of red Aventurin coming in from behind. Some freezing action, does not escape right away. Walks into the others, goes for Astral and still escapes. Yes, she escapes to the outside. Nicely played. Instant. Shield. Nope. Kazakh or Boosie with a Sky. They are really regretting that they don't have their healer with them. Hunter taken. Still a lot of blue around. But they need to stay on the point if they want it. Shade Orc with a swing. Shield strike. And he gets finished off by Papatango. A nice combination of a shield strike and then a finishing off. Non-stop Devils takes the 4th point onto the 5th. Here we have the point. And they are coming in full force. Tank Love with a ram. Sky dropping in by Kazakh or Boosie. It's not clear yet. And I'm inside the monument. Let's go up again and swing around. Gunfire, cannon fire coming in. Gun already destroyed. Macy getting frozen together with Kazakh. The Hict gets knocked on his back. Raspasi with a nice stunning move. Ooh, it's going to happen right now. Maki, Shade Orc and Chiota got destroyed with ice. Sky in front, and there it is. 5th point taken. Non-stop Devils wins their defense and attack. They win this final round. Still have the points here. The Hict gets a battle MVP, top experience per kill and top experience per damage. Only other one is top experience per assist, going to Omixilion. Final overview of the points. Next stream will be on Sunday. Sunday we have the first tournament on next Panzar. Panzar Revolt. Can join in. For Europe it starts at 5, for Russia it starts at 7. We'll be playing against everyone. See everyone there in tournament and on the stream. But that was it for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and this is White Wolf signing off. Good night.